We actually jogged him 45 minutes after the race, and he jogged fine. So, you know, I don't know if it was a Charlie horse. I mean, I'm sure all of us, I know I have, I played a lot of sports. You'll do something and you'll pull a muscle and it'll hurt like, you know, and then it'll go away sometimes.
Next day.
Yeah.
What did you say he's had from when he was little? What was the term you used?
It's called string halt.
String, S-T-R-I-N-G.
Yeah,
halt?
I may not be spelling exactly right. So
What is it?
It's just, horses have it, and they do a funny motion with their hind leg. It's almost like he does, a lot of times when he walks, he doesn't do it all the time. He walks like this.
It's like a hitch.
And sometimes it'll just, it's like, it just, yeah.
So just like pick up his
Yeah, signalment, it's got it twice as bad as he does. Yeah.
And that can sometimes cause them to get a little sore in different places?
No, it had nothing to do. It's a proven fact that it causes no lameness. No, it's just, when you watch it, it's just a little unique sometimes when you watch him walk. We went over him 4 days after the Louisiana Derby. We brought him to Kentucky, and then we did a series of x-rays and everything. I can say this about him, knock on wood. Hold on. He is never, I've trained a lot of good horses, and you know, they all have good days and bad days. He has never had a bad day. Never been off unsound one day in his life, which is amazing.
So you expect him to run big on Saturday, despite...
I do. Oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm still planning on winning it. You know what my thought is? I've been in a few derbies and I've had great post position and got wiped out. So I'm thinking possibly that maybe, you know, maybe now it's time. I'm going to get have a little good luck from a bad post today. Because I was thinking last night, we were at the Derby draw, and everybody was thanking John Asher for their post positions, and I was like, hey John, you know, you and I were always pretty good friends, I thought. So I'm thinking maybe he did it for me. I don't know.
Mark, his first two preps this year, he was really wide, kind of, you know, hung near the pace. Now you're on the rail. Where do you go from there?
To the front. You know, he's not gonna. If he's more than, you know, more than 4 or 5 behind, 4th or 5th going into the first turn, we're in trouble.
And we've had some years when there's been a lot of speed, but this year there isn't. So does it give you more confidence to just go to the front from the rail?
What I like is, I don't think normally, and it's changed recently because of the point system, you don't have some miler or 3/4 that has. Luckily, we don't have, what's the horse that ran with,
Rindenberg?
Yeah, no, what was the horse that ran in the Florida Derby with,
Mott's horse?
yeah, it wasn't the Florida Derby, was it?
Inscroll?
The 5 furlong sprinter.
Yeah, what was his name? The horse that ran, what's Mott's horse that was so good? Hidden Scroll. Yeah, remember the horse that ran with him? For, like, we don't have any of those in there. So, I think, to me, I handicapped the race last night. I think Maximum Security will want to lay off us. I don't know, why would he want to run head and head with us? If he's hell bent on making the lead, that's fine too. We'll sit behind him. And we know Mike's not going to get in any hurry. Mike's got the garden spot. The interesting thing is, if Improbable gets cranked up, because we've seen him get a little cranked up with the crowd, he may run off early, so that could be a little bit of an issue.
So you said you watched the 20 derbies
Last night, yeah.
and watching the horses from the rail?
Mm-hmm. What's interesting, I would say in about 50% of them, maybe not, the 2 actually breaks out a little bit and gives the 1 a big hole. Now, if the 2 breaks in, we're in deep trouble because it'll run you right into the rail, because the rail is right, you know. Yeah. Good news is, if you look 2, 3, and 4, they're not real quick.
So after a day of thinking about it, you don't feel so bad about the 1?
No. And even if I did, what would I do?
You wouldn't tell us.
Oh, I'd tell you. Oh, you know me. I'll tell you. Don't worry. I'll tell you the way I feel. But I feel more confident, you know, today than I did when I first. I just kept saying, I want anything but the one all the way. So my wife and I are sitting there, and you know, that obviously they pulled the numbers first, and they said 14. I said, I'll take it. So win-win-win, you know. 8. I said, I'll take it. Somebody else. And then they said the 2. I said, we don't want the 2, really. So somebody got it. So then another number, I said, well, I'll take it. And then they said the 1. I was like, and then I was like, you can't make this stuff up. So,